Lisa, here is an idea for you. To get kids discussing your novels and short stories online, one of the things you could do within Schoology is set up a discussion forum where you could kind of control and dictate what the kids are talking about. So inside my Schoology course here, I'm going to do add materials, add discussion, and I have some really cool tools here. I'm going to give this thing a title, compare contrast. And then, obviously you'll have a more specific title, compare contrast, and then your two story names. In the description field, I'm going to tell them exactly what I want them to do. So in this particular one, I'm going to talk about comparing and contrasting the two main characters. In the books. And forgive me, I forget. You told me the books that you were doing, but I don't remember. Sorry about that. So I'd like them to compare and contrast the main characters in the books, Book A and Book B. I expect that you post at least one original thought and respond to two others. This takes it to a modification level where the kids are able to get some peer feedback inside this discussion. I can add any files that maybe we use throughout talking about comparing contrasting characters that might help give the kids some clues. If I have anything to attach there, I could attach a link with a video that talks about comparing and contrasting characters, or a link with a video that kind of gives the kids some more insight into the actual characters within the book. I could also include an audio or a video recording that is me giving the directions, kind of similar to the one I'm doing for you here, or maybe some additional kind of clues on how to better compare and contrast those main characters. I can give it a start date and an end date. I'm just going to leave it open. But here's a really cool feature that you definitely want to pay attention to if you decide to use the discussion forum. This button right here allows me to let others see responses before they post, or hide the responses before people post to this forum. So right now, by default, if I haven't responded, I can see and read everything everybody has said on the discussion forum. And that is good sometimes because that can start an actual rolling discussion. But other times you want to see and hear what the kids' original idea is before they're influenced by all their peers. Well, in this particular case, I want at least one original thought first. So I'm going to toggle that so it says require members to post before revealing other responses. So when the kids go into this discussion forum, they'll see that others may have posted, but the words and writing that the others have done will all be grayed out, and they can't actually see what the other kids have posted until they come on the forum, give their own original thought. I thought that character A was passive aggressive, and I thought character B was aggressive aggressive. For example, I don't know what the characters are like in the particular books you're reading, but they'll say that, they'll put their post up, and then they'll be able to see what other people actually said within that forum and do their other two responses and give their peer feedback. You can also set this as a shared discussion, so it can be shared between different sections of this class. So if you have ELA Section 1 and ELA Section 2, you could share it between those two classes to open up the discussion a little bit, kind of taking it a little closer to that redefinition level, but probably still somewhere in the modification. For now, I'm just going to let it in this class. I'm going to do create, and I'll show you what this looks like in a second from a kid's perspective. But as the teacher, you'll go in here and you'll be able to write your own comments, or you'll be able to see what others have written. I haven't written anything yet, so I see nothing. Let me go to that same discussion forum now as a student to show you what you'll see. Okay, so your kids will come to that course. I'm sorry, I went to the wrong one. They'll come to that course. They'll come down to the discussion, and they'll be able to post. I think that. So this is what somebody would see if I didn't click that button to hide others' posts. This is what they would see right away. What they'll see now that I clicked that button, if somebody else posts here, is all this text right here will be blocked by gray bars. They'll be able to see that I posted. They'll be able to see what time I posted. They'll still be able to like it, but they won't be able to see what I actually said until they come in here and make their own post. Once they hit that post button, they come back up here and refresh the page. They'll be able to see the words here, and they'll be able to reply to the others. So that's another way that you could kind of open up the discussion within a discussion forum to take a project of comparing and contrasting two characters, or comparing and contrasting two books or two plots, whatever they may be, to the next level on SAMR. So I hope this was helpful. Please feel free to ask me any questions about this video, and thanks for watching.